Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, I am Prakriti and this is the fourth video of my single eyeshadow series. If you've not seen the rest of the 3 videos, I am going to link the playlist in the cards. This is the series that I made specially for beginners or people who do not have a lot of time to use a lot of colors for their eyeshadow, hence a single eyeshadow series. I also like keeping the look monochromatic. There is no specific reason behind that, I just like doing it. So today's color is Dusty Pink and let's get started. For the first product, I'm using the Miss Clair Lumilayer primer. I apply it all over my face. This has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. It's a moisturizing and glow giving kind of primer. My last video was full face using only Miss Clair makeup products, so do not forget to check that out if you haven't. So yes, this primer gives a really nice glow to your skin. Initially it gives you a metallic kind of finish, but once you blend it in, it gives you a very nice and subtle glow. Moving on to foundation, I'm mixing 2 Rimmel foundations. Number 1 is the Rimmel Match Perfection and number 2 is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation. Shade names will be in the description box, and I am mixing 1 pump of both the foundations, and that will be more than enough for my skin because my skin feels so good right now. My hyperpigmentation is under control because skincare is working, I guess. Next is cream contouring, which is completely optional. I'm using my Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro HD contouring palette. And if you want, you can use the concealer shades from this palette as well because they are really nice for highlighting. For cream contouring, I'm using this shade which has a neutral undertone, slightly leaning to the cool side, and I'm applying it in the hollow right under my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead as well. So for concealer, I'm using the tiniest amount of the Swiss Beauty concealer. Again, shade number or name, whatever it is, it's going to be in the description box. I just like applying the tiniest bit of this concealer because I like it so much. It's full coverage and I love this shade as well. I'm blending all of it in with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So as you can see, a little bit of this concealer goes a long way, so you just need the tiniest amount. For setting my under eyes, I'm using the Sugar Set the Tone Tinted Powder in the shade 30 Chococcino, and I am just applying a little bit of powder under my eyes and on my smile lines just so that the base products do not crease, especially the concealer. The foundation is really good, it doesn't crease, but I'm just a little bit worried about the concealer. Next, I'm using a powder contour and placing it in the hollow below my cheekbones. Again, the same places where I placed the cream contour, and this shade, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just perfect for my skin tone and it doesn't look like a fake contour in natural light, so that's why I like this shade. And I'm also applying a little bit on my forehead. Next is the blush, and I'm using this Dusty Pink shade from IsaDora and applying it on my cheekbones, and I'm also mixing a little bit of this shade from the Miss Clair blusher palette because I like these 2 shades together, especially the Dusty Pink shade. It's just so good, and I feel that Dusty Pink looks really good on dusky skin tones or deeper skin tones. It's a little bit hard to work with Dusty Pink because it has got a pastel-y kind of thing going on, but I mean, once you nail it, it's gonna look beautiful. I really love Dusty Pink color. For eyebrows, I'm using brow powder, and with the help of this fine angled brush, I'm filling in my eyebrows, basically all the sparse areas. That's what I do. So yes, for this step you need to be a little bit careful actually, yes, because this is a mascara, it's super black and intense, so you don't have to go all the way to the base of your eyebrows. Just apply it very lightly and gently, and if you have sparse eyebrow hair, it's gonna make them look a little bit more thick. So next I have this eyeshadow base. Especially if you're using a dusty pink color, you need to have an eyeshadow base under your eyeshadow because you need to cancel out all the pigmentation and veins before going in with a dusty pink shade. For eyeshadow, the one and only shade that I'm going to use is called Pinky Dust and it's from PAC. So I am packing this eyeshadow all over my eyes, even my lower lash line. And this eyeshadow was costly, you guys. Like, that small pan was for rupees 350, I think. So yeah, this was a really costly eyeshadow, but yes, I like it. It blends really nicely. Next, I'm just gonna use a small brush and focus the eyeshadow in certain areas where I want it to be intensified. I'm also placing the eyeshadow on my lower lash line. It's not in a specific pattern, just a light wash of color. Next, I'm going to use some rose gold highlighter on the high points of my face, for example cheekbones, my inner corner and brow bone. Just the tiniest amount of this highlighter, otherwise it starts looking fake and I don't like that type of finish. Too much highlighter is just not my thing. Next, I'm going to do a nice and thin and crisp winged eyeliner. For lips, I'm doing a combo today because I don't have a proper dusty pink shade. So the first shade that I'm going to use is from Maybelline Superstay Matting Crayon and the second one is the Lakme Liquid Lip Color. And ultimately, I'm going to apply some Nykaa Lash Talk false eyelashes in the shade called Melodrama. That's it for the video. I hope you like it. It's a quick makeup look. The base depends completely on your skin. If you want, you can skip the foundation, just go in with a concealer and that's it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do not forget to hit that notification bell and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.